If you've been following the build of this S5, you know that it's stage 3. What you may not know is everything that's on it. We're getting this thing track ready. We're gonna go through what's on it, some of the weight reductions, and what we're doing to get it track prepped, because we're gonna go race Adam Blender down at Pacific Waterlands in Woodburn, Oregon.
Say it again.
In Woodburn, Oregon. As you know, when we started the stage 3 build, we decided to go with integrated engineering to help them develop their beta tune for their stage 3 on the TTE 710 turbo, as well as see how fast we could get this S5 to go. This is going to be the culmination of all of their parts that they provide on this car and some other goodies, and full weight reduction, full E70, full go mode. As much as we can do, it'll be the fastest this car will go. The current mission is to swap the intercoolers out. We've got the APR intercooler in here now. We're gonna put the new integrated engineering intercooler in that has the FDS. So we removed the wheels as our first step to getting the intercooler in, but I wanted to talk about these. These are really light APR wheels that we have, along with their big brake kit, 2-piece rotors, and we've got the street performance pads, but they're not up to the TTE 710 power. We're gonna put the track pads on those. So the big brake kit offers not only some increased heat resistance for the bigger demands that you have on the track, but also weight reduction. Got much lighter rotors and much lighter calipers up front. We've also got the new upgraded injectors that we're going to be installing so we can run full E70 on the stage 3 tune from IE. Also, because it's a lot of work and it's going to be a long night, we're drinking our favorite energy drink, which is G Fuel. I'm going to crack this open and take a couple swigs, get through it. Since you know we're all about comparisons here on It's Pronounced VAG, I thought this would be a good opportunity, and so did Adam, for us to show you the difference in size between the APR intercooler and the integrated engineering intercooler. There's a little bit more weight in this one as well, but as you can see, there's a much bigger surface area and just an overall bigger core. Plot twist. So the APR charge pipe does not fit the IE intercooler. What we have here, by happenstance, is a VPS charge pipe from VPS Tuning and a blow-off valve. I don't know if I'm sold on the noise these things make. Tony from VPS assures me it's gonna sound good. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna run the install and you can make up your own mind. So it is actually a pretty nice piece. It's powder coated black. You've got a silicone connector here and a silicone connector here to go to the throttle body, and we'll put those on. And then you've got this Greddy blow-off valve that looks kind of like a little R2-D2 deal. And we're gonna put it in place, see how it runs. It's gonna go. One of the things we're doing to get ready for this Pacific Waterland event this weekend is new 034 2-piece rotors in the rear of the S5. As you know, we've got the APR 2-piece rotors in the front and the caliper set for the big brake kit, but we want to reduce the rotational mass by about 9 pounds here in the rear, because this car is already fatter than the S4 to begin with. So we'll take any weight saving wherever we can get it. Well, it took a while, but we did it. If you didn't know, Adam Blender is Vancity Audi on YouTube. You should go check out his channel. He's put out a challenge for people to come race him, and we took him up on it. He's running an S4. That's probably going to be a little bit lighter than ours, and it'll be in full race mode. But we're going to see what we can do about making this thing as fast as we can. One of the things we're going to do that I've never done before is I'm going to pull out the rear seats, maybe the passenger seat. Definitely no spare, and I'll probably take my subwoofer out that we did on the install for the audio series, just to get the weight down a little bit closer to where he's at. Should be fun. All right, we're on the side of a road at the weigh station over here. We got David Mushinko and his awesome SQ5 that is Stage 2 Plus. But we're checking out how much it weighs. And then we're going to see, I don't know how we're going to weigh it when we get down to the track. We're going to check.
I'm leaving everything in the Golf R. I'm not pulling it all out.
I pulled all my stuff out so I look like I'm a hobo on the side of the road because I want to get a pretty accurate reading on how much weight I've got. We're still probably going to pull out some seats when we get to the racetrack, but I wanted to at least get some kind of basis for how much the car weighs. Here it is.
So we pulled up to the scale and it was already registering as negative 350 pounds. Got the car on there and got the final reading. So the final reading was 3550 plus the negative 350, put the entire thing at about 3,900 pounds without me in it.
All right, we're here at the track today, and I just wanted to show you one more thing that we decided to do before we run these races today here at Pacific Waterland, and that is some weight reduction. Yep, the car is dirty. I have kids, and there's goldfish right there, and some dirtiness up there, but we got the interior all stripped out, and so there's about 180 pounds of weight reduction that we think we saved there, so that should help this fat sportback get down to a weight close to this nice S5 from Vancity Audi. All right, just to recap on this car for the Pacific Waterland race in its current configuration, the build list includes a bunch of chassis stiffening stuff from 034, front strut mount, the dynamic springs, all of their chassis inserts to help get the power to the ground. I've got the VPS tuning mid pipes, essentially. They think they call them the pre-muffler deletes. It takes out the front resonators. Integrated engineering downpipe, integrated engineering intake and inlet. We've got another VPS part. This is their charge pipe, which you saw us talk about earlier. We are running the TTE 710. That's the Turbo Engineers with a Funk Motorsport turbo blanket. I've got H&R front and rear sway bars, and that kind of rounds out where we're at on the build list here. Of course, we're running the Stage 3 Plus with the RS injectors, the high pressure fuel pump upgrade, and I do have some APR coil packs down in there. We've got the fuel sensor here to make sure that our ethanol content is right on E70 where it needs to be. And I think that about covers everything. You saw the intercooler down there, and that's what we've got on the car so far. All right, well, thanks for joining us. The car is in race mode. We're ready to hit it. Look for the video to drop in the next day or so. Thanks for following along. This has been a lot of fun. We hope to set some good times. And if it won't happen here, then it'll happen again in the future. We got some boost season coming up here. The weather's getting better for the turbos. I'm gonna have to figure out a tire situation, but it's gonna be fun. Stick with us.